Was found dead near the Purple People Bridge in Nilo. He has been seen and is presumed dead.
Investigators believe Deshaun Brown was the man who tossed the child's body into the river.
Now, Brown recently pleaded guilty to the murders of both of them and was sentenced to life in prison. Now, the prosecutor's office is opening up the case they've built against Brown, and we've obtained new evidence now being released, and Ken Brown has more.
These are Cincinnati police investigators knocking on the door of Nytisha Lattimore's apartment. Inside is 20-year-old Deshaun Brown. Here he is walking in the door less than an hour before investigators arrive. Brown, a Montgomery native who also happened to have warrants, was detained and questioned by police that day. In the nearly 8 hours of video provided by the prosecutor's office, Brown says he and Nytisha Lattimore met on Tinder. They've been hanging out, and he's been staying at her place. He tells investigators about his last 24 hours, which included a check-in phone call with Nytisha that happened hours after investigators found her dead body with multiple stab wounds.
Why did you tell me you talked to her today?
I mean, I did talk to her today.
But you couldn't. She was dead in a bag and under the bridge.
Investigators say because of the mummified state of her body, they could tell she'd been dead for some time.
I'm telling you, she's been dead for days.
And she called me today, but it might have not been at 9.
Look, man, this ain't ghost hunters and
No, she couldn't have called you.
Detectives pulled video from Brown's apartment that show his comings and goings over the 4-day stretch, including this trip out the door with a large white bag and a blanket slung over his shoulder. He told investigators this car coming to pick him up was a friend, but investigators figured out it was an Uber. Brown loaded the large bag into the car, and the driver said even he had questions.
I'd asked him about it, and he said, yeah, that's all my stuff from her place, because we were getting in a fight, so I got out. I wanted to get away from there.
Brown made no mention of an argument to investigators. He said those were his clothes and things, and he was going to a friend's. Their investigation revealed he had a suitcase in the house that he could have used. While Nytisha's body was found, investigators still wanted to know what happened to her 3-year-old son, Nilo.
His dad doesn't have him. His dad hasn't seen him for weeks.
Oh, see, I don't have nothing.
I'm not saying, but I'm just saying.
I don't have nothing to do with nothing.
You told us that Nilo was in the apartment with you guys this week.
Yeah.
She's been dead for like 4 or 5 days. Where's the baby?
or more.
See, how am I gonna know that?
Well, that was Ken Brown reporting, and to this day, Nilo's body, as you said earlier, is not